Mirza Basheer-ud-Din Mahmood Ahmad was Khalifatul Masih II, Caliph of the Ahmadiyya Muslim Community and the eldest son of Mirza Ghulam Ahmad from his second wife, Nusrat Jahan Begum. He was elected as the second successor of Mirza Ghulam Ahmad on 14 March 1914 at the age of 25, the day after the death of his predecessor Hakeem Noor-ud-Din. He is known for establishing virtually the entire organizational structure of the community, improvement of its administration, formally establishing the Majlis al-Shura, consolidating and formalizing the system of financial contributions of the community, and directing extensive missionary activity beyond the subcontinent of India. He is also known for his Tafsīr-e-Kabīr, a 10-volume exegesis of the Qur'an. A renowned orator, Mahmood Ahmad was also an active political figure, especially in pre-independence India. He was also one of the founding members and the first president of the All India Kashmir Committee set up for the establishment of the civil rights of Kashmiri Muslims. Following the partition of India and the creation of Pakistan in 1947, he carefully oversaw the safe migration of Ahmadis from Qadian to the newly found state, eventually building a town on a tract of arid and mountainous land bought by the community in 1948, which now became its new headquarters and was named Drubwa. An incomplete 25-volume compilation of his works called Anwar al-Ulum contains over 800 writings and lectures. Mahmood Ahmad is regarded by the Ahmadiyya Muslim community as the Muslim Ma'ud and the promised son that Ghulam Ahmad foretold God would bestow upon him. Early life. He was born to Mirza Ghulam Ahmad and Nusrat Jahan Begum on 12 January 1889 in Qadian, Punjab, India, the same year in which Ghulam Ahmad founded the Ahmadiyya movement. Accounts of his early childhood describe him to be playful and carefree. However, due to excessive illness, Mahmood Ahmad was unable to attend to secondary education. During his youth, he remained an active member in the service of his father's movement by founding a journal entitled Tashā-e-Zul Azhan and accompanied him on many of his journeys. In 1907, he claimed to have been taught the commentary of Surah al-Fatiha, the opening chapter of the Qur'an, by an angel in a vision. According to Mahmood Ahmad, this vision signified that God had placed the knowledge of the Qur'an in his mind in the form of a seed. For that point forward, he is said to have been granted special knowledge of the commentary of the Qur'an. He taught for a long time. When he reached the alone do we worship and the alone do we implore for help, he said, all previous commentators have been able to interpret up to this point, but I want to teach you further. I said, go ahead. Thereafter, he continued to teach me until finally he had imparted to me the commentary of the whole of Surah Fatiha. Since then, not a single day has passed that I have not reflected upon Surah Fatiha, and Allah has always taught me new points and opened for me diverse branches of knowledge. In His limitless grace, He has explained to me all the difficult subjects discussed in the Holy Quran. On 26 May 1908, Mirza Ghulam Ahmad died in Lahore when Mahmood Ahmad was 19 years old. The next day, on 27 May 1908, he gave the oath of allegiance to Hakeem Noor-ud-Din, who had been chosen as the first successor of Ghulam Ahmad. After the passing of his father, Mahmood Ahmad continued to study the Quran, Sahih Bukhari, the Masnavi and some medicine under the tutelage of Noor-ud-Din, with whom he developed a close friendship. Noor-ud-Din would eventually become one of the leading influences in Mahmood's life. He also began writing articles for various periodicals for the community and would often engage himself in theological debates with various scholars of the community. In July 1911, he was appointed as Emir of Jamiat-e-Ahmadiyya Multan by Khalifatul Masih II. Mahmood Ahmad visited Egypt and Arabia in September 1912, during the course of which he performed Hajj. Upon his return to Qadir in June 1913, he started a newspaper titled Al-Fazl within the community. The newspaper serves as a vehicle for the moral upbringing of its members, preaching Islam and the preservation of history of the community.